Hello, all you YouTubers that, to be honest, don't really want to watch this, but hey, I'm going to do it anyway. Today, I'm going to be opening Magic Core Set 2019. Now, a little precursor before we start. Back about 7 years ago, my wife and I were very poor. We had very little money, and we had no money to eat at the moment. So, what we had to do was we had to sell all of my Magic cards. Now, I had sets going back from, see, it was about 7 years ago, so it must have been about Alara set was probably the last set that I got, and I had them going all the way back to 4th edition. So, it went back pretty far. But we ate, and now we're making a lot more money than what we did, and it took 7 years, but I'm starting to get Magic cards again. So I'm going to see what we have in this box here and see if we got anything good. I've got my trusty knife with me. So excited. Well, back in the day, we didn't really open too many of these. I probably opened my first booster box of Magic cards. Must have been when Onslaught came out. And we also got some Legion and some Scourge. Ooh, that black pack looks kind of nice. Let's get rid of that plastic. Ow. So many packs. And I don't even think I'm going to have any room to put all these things. Okay, so let's get to pack cracking. Oh, I did get a promo card when I went in to buy this. I didn't even know they did this, so that was pretty neat. I was pretty happy to get this. Got Nexus of Fate. Sorry, bit of a glare there. There we go, Nexus of Fate. So, yes, I already have it sleeved. Wanted to get that thing sleeved right away. I heard the card quality, the card stock quality of foils is no longer that good. So, let's get to opening some packs. Okay, so start with the uncommons. Lightning Mare. Volcanic Dragon. Brawl Bash Ogre. Yeah, there's a lot of glare in there. And Cleansing Nova. Choose one. Destroy all creatures or destroy all artifacts and enchantments for 5 man cost. And you got a land and a cat token. Let's see if I can fix that glare. Hold on just a sec. Okay. I think I fixed the glare. Alright. Let's go ahead and just zoom through these commons now. So we got Recollect. My phone wants to focus. Switcheroo. Poison Tip Archer. And rare. If it focuses, it's Detection Tower. Man, focus on my phone is horrible. There we go. Detection Tower. Tap to add uncolored. 1 tap until end of turn. Your opponents and creatures your opponents control with hexproof can be targets of spells and abilities you control as though they didn't have hexproof. Woo! That's a good one. And then we got a foil Plummet. It's a foil common. Ooh! And a Foul Orchard. Uncommon land, and then a Elf Warrior creature token. There we go. Aegis of the Heavens. Nightmare's Thirst. Diregraph Ghoul. And Mistcaller. Pay 1, sacrifice Mistcaller until end of turn. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. Whew. For 1/1. I don't know how much play that's really going to see. Arcane Encyclopedia. Rupture Spire. Hieromancer's Cage. And the, ooh! Ajani, Adversary of Tyrants. Nice. Mythic. My first mythic pull. This is actually the first time I pulled a Planeswalker. So, that's pretty cool. Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Huh. You get an emblem with, at the beginning of your end step, create 3 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink. Wow. Stone Quarry and a Beast. Leonin Vanguard. There we go. Stitcher's Supplier. Reassembling Skeleton. There we go. Reassembling Skeleton. And Desecrated Tomb. Pay 3 artifact. Whenever one or more creature cards leaves your graveyard, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. Interesting little card. Nice for a bat. Highland Lake. Wow. And a Thopter token. I got plenty of those already. I've been buying packs for now for a little bit. Been trying to get, I got back into it right around, probably, these packs, right around the same time that Dominaria came out, maybe a little bit after then, I'm not really sure, but that was a really cool set. Which, speaking of which, actually had this card in it. Tellurian Scholar. Anyway. Okay. Thud. Yeah. Thud. Diamond Mare. Well, that's a cool looking card. Wife will love that. She likes horses. Enigma Drake. And Banefire. X and a red. Banefire deals X damage to any target. If X is 5 or more, the spell can't be countered and the damage can't be prevented. Whew. That's pretty nice. And then there's regular swamp and a dragon. Okay, my Planeswalker. My first Planeswalker I ever pulled. I had a couple, but they were from the pre-cons, so I don't really count them. Shield Mare. This set really likes horses. Ravenous Harpy. Departed Deckhand. And the rare is Ajani's Last Stand. Whenever a creature or planeswalker you control dies, you may sacrifice Ajani's Last Stand. If you do, create a 4/4 white avatar creature token with flying. When a spell or ability opponent controls causes you to discard this card, if you control a planes, create a 4/4 white avatar creature token with flying. Wow. For 4 mana. Meandering River, and a zombie creature token. It's kind of cool they're throwing in the dual lands in, into the lands for the core set. Didn't know they did that. Anybody know if they did it for the last core set? When was the last core set? Because I know they did the, what did they call it? The master set. And after the first one, it was apparently good, but that seems to be the only good one, or at least from what I'm hearing. Suspicious Bookcase. Skyrider Patrol. That's my rare. Fell Spectre. And a Demanding Dragon. 5/5 for 5. Flying. When Demanding Dragon enters the battlefield, it deals 5 damage to target opponent unless that player sacrifices a creature. It's pretty decent. And then another dual land. And they always enter the battlefield tapped when they're common. I've noticed that in Submerged Boneyard, and then a night creature token. Okay. Skilled Animator. Aerial Engineer. Sigiled Sword of Valoran. Oh, was that my rare? That was my rare. Oh, Vigilant Baloth was the other uncommon. So what's the rare? Vigil Sword of Valoron. Okay, pay 3, equipped creature gets +2/+0, has vigilance, and is a knight in addition to its other types. Whenever equipped creature attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance that's attacking. Wow. And then the Ajani emblem, so you get the emblem for that. Nice. Aether Shield Artificer. Surge Mare. Dire Grafe Ghoul, which I think we already got one of those. And Spitflame. For 3, Spitflame deals 4 damage to target creature. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 red. If you do, return Spitflame from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty cool. You have to pull that from the graveyard. And you got the Meandering River, and I drop my Thopter token. Okay, Psychic Corrosion. Rogue's Gloves. Poison Tip Archer. And One with the Machine. 4 cost. Draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost among artifacts you control. And Foul Orchard and a zombie. Seems like I could actually make a zombie deck with the amount of zombies that I've been getting. I did buy the Vampiric Bloodlust precon for Commander, so that was a pretty cool deck. I've been upgrading it as much as possible. If anybody has any suggestions for that, any good upgrades, car alarm is going off outside. Any good suggestions for upgrades on the Vampiric Bloodlust deck, please let me know. Okay, Druid of Horns. Ajani's Pridemate. Gravedigger. I had one of these cards back in the day. Was it from the Mirrodin set, maybe? I don't know, it was really old. And Goblin Trashmaster. 4-cost creature. Other goblins you control get +1/+1. Sacrifice a goblin, destroy target artifact for 3/3 creature. Ooh, and a foil Essence Scatter, which is just a common. Plains and a bat creature token. Inferno Hellion. Looks like a cool worm. Reclamation Sage. Meteor Golem. Ooh, and a mythic. Omniscience. Oh wow, it costs 10. Whew. That's expensive. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. That's why it's so expensive. Wow. Of course, by the time you get 10 mana out, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Lightning Mare. Beagle Bloodlord. Ooh, Vampire Soldier. Flying at the beginning of each end step. If you gained life this turn, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. Huh. Yeah, that'd be good for my bat token then. I'd probably put that in my deck. Herald of Faith. You know, I'd like to make an angel deck, but angels are so freaking expensive. Rare is a Phylactery Lich. Costs 3 black. It's indestructible. As Phylactery whatever Lich enters the battlefield, put a counter on an artifact you control. When you control no permanents with any of those counters on them, sacrifice the Lich. He's 5/5 for 3, so I guess that makes sense. Where is my land? I didn't get. Yeah, I got a plains and a zombie. Come on, focus, recollect. Mirror Image. Skyrider Patrol. Getting a lot of red rares. Drake Dweller Oracle. Sacrifice, pay 1 to sacrifice. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Okay. And a Tranquil Expanse, and a bat. This thing isn't focusing. Nightmare's Thirst. There we go. Gargoyle Sentinel. Lightning Strike. And Dragon's Horde. Pay 3. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, put a gold counter on Dragon's Horde. Tap to remove a gold counter from Dragon's Horde. Draw a card. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Forest and a Thopter. Kane Encyclopedia. Rupture Spire. Meteor Golem. And the rare, if it focuses. There we go. Isareth the Awakener. Pay 3 for the creature. It's a 3/3 with Death Touch. Whenever Isareth the Awakener attacks, you may pay X. When you do, return target creature card with converted mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield with a corpse counter on it. If that creature would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. I'm guessing the corpse counter is probably just to help you. Corpse counter is probably just to help you remember which ones were returned from the graveyard. Gift of Paradise. Exclusion Mage. Come on. Maybe I should get a better camera first. Militia Bugler. Gigantosaurus. There's a Gigantosaurus Rex. Oh wow, it's a 10/10 for 5. Okay, that's pretty good. 5 green and you get it for a 10/10. Not bad. I got a Foil Mountain, Submerged Boneyard, and an Avatar. That is weird. Creature token. Sucks not being able to open Magic cards for so long, and then you get back into it, and it's great. Love it. Okay. Vine Mare. Satire Enchanter. Knightly Valor. And Chaos Wand. If it gets into focus. There we go. Chaos Wand for 3. Pay 4 and tap it. Target opponent exiles a card from the top of their library until they exile an instant or sorcery card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way at the bottom of that library in a random order. And a mountain and a knight. Shield Mirror. I had a friend back in the day that did Ravenous Harpy. That played Magic. He got me into it, and he was playing Alpha Beta. And if I can get this back in focus, Vampire Sovereign. And a Magistrate's Scepter. Pay 3 for tap it, put a charge counter on it, tap and remove 3 charge counters, and take an extra turn after this one. Wow. And a Timber Gorge. Bat. Suspicious Bookcase. I would like a suspicious bookcase in my house. Draconic Disciple. Colossal Majesty. And a Laughless Dragon Queen. Pay 6 for a flying 6/6 flyer. Whenever another non-token dragon enters the battlefield under your control, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. Dragons you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Cool. Forsaken Sanctuary and a soldier. Aether Shield Artificer. Shani's Pridemates. Sleep. And a mythic, Shapeshift. Pay 4. Sacrifice any number of lands. Search your library for up to that many land cards. Put them into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Cool. Swamp and an Elf Warrior. Dragon Egg. Gasbark Twins. Dryad Greenseeker. Sorry, I keep going off to the left. That's where my stack's actually at. And our rare is Dismissive Pyromancer. Pay 2. Pay 1 and tap it. Discard a card. Draw a card. Okay. Pay 3 and tap it. Sacrifice Dismissive Pyromancer. It deals 4 damage to target creature. It's a 2/2. Woodland Stream and a Goblin. Goblin. Druid of Horns. Lightning Strike. Switcheroo. And our rare is Isolate. Pay 1. Exile target permanent with converted mana cost 1. Wow. That's a pretty cool card. An island and a Thopter token. Okay. Last stack. Leonin Vanguard. I think I'm getting a little better at this. Switcher Supplier. Murder. Oh, that's a pretty good card. Need a few of those. And Vivian's Invocation. So focus. 7. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. When a creature is put into the battlefield this way, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Whew. Woodland Stream, and Vivian Emblem. Aether Tunnel. Millstone. Plague Mare. Cool. And a Windreader Sphinx. Pay 7 for a 3/7 flyer. Whenever a creature with flying attacks, you may draw a card. Cool. Timber Gorge and a soldier. Tectonic Rift. Psychic Symbiont. Militia Bugler. Bugler. I've been saying Bugler. Liliana's Contract. Pay 5. When Liliana's Contract enters the battlefield, you draw 4 cards and you lose 4 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 4 or more demons with different names, you win the game. Wow. Plains and a Knight. Aegis of the Havens. Tectonic Rift. Focus. Tectonic Rift. Heroic Reinforcements. And Hungering Hydra. Pay X and a green. Hungering Hydra enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. Hungering Hydra can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Whenever Hungering Hydra is dealt damage, you put that many +1/+1 counters on it. Wow. And a swamp and a zombie. Gift of Paradise. Focus. Sift. Declared Dominance. And it's Mystic Archaeologist, if I can get it to focus. There we go. Pay 2 for a 2/1, and you pay 5 to draw 2 cards. So basically you can just draw cards. And we've got an uncommon foil Millstone. And Cinder Barons. And a Knight. Vinemere. Departed Deckhand. Knightly Valor. And Nicol Bolas the Ravager. Wow. Let's see here. Pay 4, flying, 4/4, of course, because this guy is badass. When Nicol Bolas the Ravager enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. You pay 7 to exile it and bring it back in. Oh, there's the back card to use for sleeved cards. It becomes a Planeswalker. Wow. That's pretty nuts. And I drop them, of course. Thud. Diamond Mare. I saw a foil in there. Herald of Faith. Again, Angel. Ooh, Bone Dragon. 5 flyer. Another mythic. God, what is that? My 5th mythic now? Flying is a 5/4 for flying. You pay 5, exile 7 other cards from your graveyard. Return Bone Dragon from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Wow. I got another one of those cards. And I got a foil Fire Elemental. And I got another one of these Nicol Bolas the Ravager cards. And a Thopter. Got another Inferno Hellion. Reclamation Sage. And a Horizon Scholar. And the rare is a Sun Cleanser. Pay 2. When it enters battlefield, choose 1. Remove all counters from target creature. It can't have counters put on it for as long as this remains on the battlefield. Target opponent loses all counters. That player can't get counters as long as this guy remains on the battlefield. 1/4. An island and an angel. Skilled Animator. Come on, get into focus. It's Psychic Symbiont. Siegebreaker Giant is the actual card. Let's see if I can refocus it like this. Okay. There we go. Demon Catastrophes. Pay 4. Why doesn't that look like a rare? Anyway, pay 4 for a 6/6. As an additional cost to cast this creature's spell, sacrifice a creature, and it has flying and trample. Not too bad. And it is a foil Walking Corpse. Too cool. Mountain and Dragon. Dragon Egg. Gaspark Twins. Plague Mare. And a Palaka Worm. 7 for 7/7. Trample. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 7 life. When it dies, draw a card. Cool. And then a foil Gutter Snipe. Cool. Stone Quarry and Night. Psychic Corrosion. Ooh. Ugh. There we go. Rogue's Gloves. Enigma Drake. Transmogrifying Wand. Pay 3, and Transmogrifying Wand enters the battlefield with 3 charge counters on it. Pay 1 and tap it, remove a charge counter from Transmogrifying Wand to destroy target creature. Its controller creates a 2/4 white Ox creature token. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Okay, Highland Lake and a dragon token. Lightning Mare. Blood Divination. Gargoyle Sentinel. And Mentor of the Meek for 3. 2/2 for 3. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1. If you do, draw a card. Okay. And you get a forest and a knight. Okay. Okay. Got all the rares right there. I did end up with 5 whole mythics, which is really cool, including that Nicol Bolas card, and of course the Ajani. And this one I'm going to have to keep forever because it's the first Planeswalker ever pulled. That's got to be a good sign, right? And I got all the foils right here, which, you know, no rare foils, but hey, 5 mythics. I'm good with that. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, well, oh well. Have fun.